Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Clara's Creation, and I am Clara from Clara's Creation. Our today's topic is tips on oral communication. English is one of the most widely spoken languages of the world and is important linguistic tool for transactional purpose. English language is extensively used for business purpose, commerce, and the ability to communicate well in English is a huge asset for our students. But sadly, most of us lack oral skills that is required to express ourselves effectively, especially in English. Unfortunately, the curriculum in India is such that it only helps pupils to master their written form of language, and oral communication skill is neglected throughout. So here I would like to give you a few tips which will help you to be good at spoken English. Content. Why do you want to speak? Now, most of us have come to the end of our academic year and we are busy preparing ourselves for our final examination. But before final examination, we have our oral exams. And oral exams are conducted for each and every subject. And here the requirement is spoken English. So, your first point, why you want to speak. Let me elaborate a little. Identify the purpose of communication. As I said, you are preparing yourself for your orals, maybe. You are preparing yourself for viva, maybe. You are preparing yourself for speech. You have to give out a speech. So, why do you want to speak? Identify the purpose of your communication. Are you speaking to clarify, to inquire, to explain, to instruct? For what reason? Are you preparing for your exams? Are you preparing for an interview? Are you trying to give some formal speech? Are you trying to uh, communicate in an informal manner? Are you getting ready for an interview? Why you want to speak? Once you know the purpose behind it, you can choose the vocabulary and you can create your own ideas and you can put yourself before others very effectively. Next thing is use questions. Asking question in an effective way for making your communication interactive. Use questions based on your topic. That will help you to be very interactive and your bond with the listener will be built. Pay attention to your body language. The most important factor is the third point. Pay attention to your body language. Make eye contact with your listeners. That will give you confidence and it will show that you are at ease. Give your impression on the listener such that at the beginning of your speech, the listener will be impressed. So give impression that you're speaking with conviction. Try to convince the listener. Also pay attention to your body language. Do not fidget. Keep an eye contact with the listener, with your audience. Always take a deep breath when you're speaking. Keep your mind relaxed and use fluent language. And show that fluency in your style. Be a good listener. A good speaker is also a very good listener. And listen attentively to the queries that has been brought out by your listener to clearly understand the things that you are saying. It also gives you a chance to organize your thoughts. Build your vocabulary. Master good vocabulary. Have your vocabulary skills developed and this will help you to speak well. Practice speaking before going towards the audience. Whenever you get a chance, practice speaking in front of a mirror. Maybe if your parents are around, or your siblings are around, practice before them. Check your voice modulation, your posture, your intonation, correct pronunciation. This will help you to give the best expression and impression for your oral exams, interview, and in social setting. So practice is a most. And while you are practicing, give emphasis on keywords. Give emphasis on the keywords that you are using for your speech. It could be in your elocution competition. Say you are preparing yourself for elocution. Give emphasis on the keywords of the speech that you are delivering for your elocution competition, or maybe the poem that you are reciting for your elocution competition, or if it is your oral exam and you have your poem recitation while you are practicing, give emphasis on keywords. Rate yourself 30%, 10%, 20%, 50%, 40%. How have you improved? What is the level of your improvement while you're practicing? As you're reciting your speech and you're giving emphasis on your keywords while practicing. Rate yourself. See where you stand. And be familiar with yourself. If you remember, students, I had made a video on know yourself, and in that I asked you to raise some questions about yourself. Be well familiar with yourself. You should know your strength and you should know your limitations. You should know your assets and you should know your weakness. Be familiar with yourself, and that will definitely help you to give a best impression of yours on your examiner, your teachers, or the crowd or the gathering where you're expressing yourself through oral communication. Visit Clara's Creation for more interesting videos on interesting topics. Thank you for listening. These were the tips to succeed in your oral examination and also tips on oral communication in English language. Thank you.